welcome back to another reaction with the Woodpile. I'm Andrew.
I'm Annabelle.
Alexa.
Adam.
And today we're going to be reacting to Tower of God, episode 6. I've been waiting to watch Tower of God for a whole week now.
Them too.
Yes, because
Them too been waiting.
I haven't seen anything past the last episode.
And it's like I don't actually know anything now.
Exactly. So I'm not used to this. I want to watch it right now.
See, now you know how I feel when I'm watching with all you guys.
I just want to jump right into it. I'm watching like 3 shows that I didn't even know anything about most of them until I started watching them. The only thing I knew about My Hero Academia is that it was about people with superpowers.
Yep.
You knew that?
What is Rachel going to say?
Don't know, but
I still think she's like in a rebellion. That's what I want to happen anyway.
Yeah.
If not,
against the tower?
Yes.
Interesting.
And then the princess is going to trade sides and join up because what's his name is Cute Cheeks.
You think the princess is going to join Bam?
Yeah.
Cute cheeks.
Cute Cheeks.
Cute face. You dumbo.
She's going to join Bam, you're saying?
Yeah, there we go.
Alright. Well, let's see what...
If
I don't think we saw
then,
Rock either.
If this doesn't happen, I'm just going to rewrite the entire story on fanfiction or something.
Dude.
Rock?
You know,
He's probably got more chocolate bars ready.
yeah.
Including...
Little turtle, give me more chocolate.
Is that what she said?
bars and I
Just
won't
jumped right
kill
into the
you.
episode. I mean, it would look very nice if you hadn't seen stars before, but... I'm like, don't they have replicas of stars? Wait, she took his chocolate!
I feel like there's something special about that chocolate.
Sign of position.
当での戦闘はチーム戦。ポジションとは戦闘時に各自が担う任務のことです。基本のポジションは5つ。神の水を操り、戦闘を補助、制圧する。
Right, that's where he's going.
皆さんには所属されたポジションについてみっちり学んでもらい、その成績によりポジションごとに数名合格者を選抜します。なんでしょう、くんさん。
今負傷中の奴らはどうなるんですか？脱落ですか？ルコじゃないみたいだぜ。え？聞いてみたんだけど、夜のこと全然知らないってさ。お前の見間違いだな。見間違い？そんな気にすんなよ。塔を登ってりゃいつか絶対会えるって。それよりこれ。
Wonder if Bam's gonna buy
買っといた。
that.
前に来てたのは血まみれになっちまったから。
おい、俺様の
今度ペットショップで買ってやるよ。その首を。そのためなら何度でも俺は嘘を重ねる。仮にあの子がお前の探してる子だとする。え？それってつまりお前に会いたくないってことなんだよ。
この名の通り、神のごとく万物を操る神秘の物質ですので、一定量以上の神の水を使う際には各回ごとの契約が必要になります。
Okay, so the contract.
おや、ラウレさんは寝ているうちに契約を済ませたようですね。
マジか。
それ以外の方は
随分うまそうな匂いをさせてるな、ボー。
It's not creepy at all.
Whoa.
What's that? Dude?
はい。
いいだろう。だが覚えておけ。これはお前にとって契約ではなく足かせだ。
困ったことがあれば言ってください。お互い助け合っていきましょう。
はい。
That guy feels
Yeah.
not
この人たちに
kind.
勝てる気がしない。
He left?
とか言ってどっか行った。すごい気合入ってますね。それ離れだろう。塔に登るためだ。
I mean, I'm sure he'll be
頑
back.
張らなきゃ。ラヘル
He's
と
just
きちんと
training or
話す
something?
までは。
いいよ。お主らに頼みがある。
頼み？
Shibisu.
That one.
What is wrong with this girl? She's missing? She's like Bam's leaving or something?
Thinking about all the people that he's gonna start caring about more than her, maybe?
はいよ。まあ、席を詰めて差し上げろ。
鼻の下伸ばしちゃってキモ。
まあまあ、仲良くしましょうよ。
何の話してたの？
創作者の試験が友達作りなんです。
友達？
Wait. They have to make friends.
友達9人ですか？
そうなんだよ。めっちゃ困っててさ。
いやいや、お前らどの面さ
Because everyone loves Bam.
来たわけ？
お前のせいで今まで何人に追い出されたか分かってる？
俺の耳に恨みでもあんのか？切腹して詫びろ。
俺のに出ろ。もう無理だ。この課題。
His hot's disgusting too.
No.
わかったよ。
夜耳飾り。
へえ、だからこの二人は友達になったのにバチバチしてるのね。
喧嘩するほど仲がいいって言いますから。
ふざけるな。
ほら、息ぴったし。ザハードの姫。
じゃあ試験場に姫が二人もいるってこと？
支配される側の奴らばっかりだな。
That's probably a bit of a shock.
なんだ。たちの関係はザハードのショーケースに並べられるブランドみたいな感じかな。
わかるような、わからぬような。面倒な女。
ちょっとラウレさん。
ムカつくけど言えて妙ね。面倒くさい女があそこにも一人。
Hmm.
適当に何人か蹴り落として点数稼ぎでも。
Uh-oh.
うざ。なんなの？まさか脳みそまでトカゲなわけ？黙れってなんだ！
I have no idea.
Oh, he did it!
合格してんじゃん。やるな。あの女も夜も大した情報はない。情報がなさすぎて不自然なくらいだ。やった。
Oh wow.
じゃあどうだ。アナクザ。
That's cool. I don't know where he is, but that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
ハンであげる。逃げるな。
ここに死んでるじゃねえか。
男を
What?
捨てるなんて
She
罪
said,
深い女ね。
he just said Anaak is already dead.
まあ、さっきからふざけくさって。
Shinsu.
神の水で肉体強化。足元に及んだな。じゃあ次は国宝級の顔に傷がついたらどうせんな。
Wow.
やっぱりあなたがアナク姉さんの忘れがたみなのね。偽物ちゃん。クラウンゲームであなたきなチキンパイが世界で一番うまいコックと結婚したから。 チキンパイ名人のコックが殺されたこと、姫とか呼ばれる妹たちに。私が塔に来た理由はただ一つ。ザハードの名を持つ全てのものを殺して復讐を完成させること。最初はお前だ、エンドロシ。
Wow. So when she said she's already dead, she really already was dead.
Anaak was already dead. She was alive.
I wonder if this person has a different name, or if she was also named Anaak.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's why she's a fake princess.
Imposter. I'm guessing she does have another name, but I feel like she took her mother's name to like...
Right.
Yeah.
So she took her mom's Green April after, I guess, she died. Interesting. There's a lot to talk about. So, start in the beginning with Rachel. She is very confusing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if, like, since she doesn't stay with him, Bam kind of moves on because he's got a lot of other people and
She doesn't.
she just doesn't.
Yeah. I feel like Bam won't he would definitely appreciate more friends, but he definitely won't move on exactly. He kind of seems obsessed right now.
At this moment.
Right. So, Rachel doesn't want Bam to know about her.
What?
Because when they're together, they're weaker.
Not necessarily him. She's
that.
weaker.
She thinks that, or she said that.
I think just how we saw how his power was unleashed by that his emotion power, proves that him being around people he cares about and wants to protect actually makes him stronger.
Yeah, but at the same time, he also, because of Rachel, failed the test. Failed the crown game, right? Because he jumped off the throne. So, I mean, what she's saying is not exactly false. But Kun seems to think that Bam is strong enough without with or without Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know. I wonder why Rachel is weaker with Bam around. Does she love Bam? I think she... Well, clearly she does not... Clearly she's not okay with being left behind.
Mm-hmm.
She does want to be in that group. But we see Bam eating with everyone. And Rachel kind of being by herself. So...
Yeah. It's just like... They're very different. It's just... Rachel is so focused on what she's wanting. She's giving up all of the things, like being friends with Bam and all the group, and just being a part of something bigger than just getting power or achieving a goal. And I think that's why Bam accepts those things. And so, because if he hadn't made friends with Kun and Rock, he would not have survived this long. So he understands that the importance of making allies and friends, and also just he has more empathy, and just like we saw that with what are their two names? The purple jumpsuit guy.
Sue and Hutz.
Yeah, just that the empathy he has for them and understanding what it's like, and just that Bam makes friends so easily that it's so easy for him to have those things, and he just appreciates them more and understands why they'd be important.
Yeah.
And I feel like because he accepts those things and understands them more is why he isn't as weakened, maybe somewhat, but I feel like he wouldn't really be harmed by Rachel and him being friends or whatever.
Yeah. I think we can... Trying to figure out Rachel's intentions is difficult.
Oh, yeah.
She wants one thing, but she also wants this. She just wants everything.
Because she's a girl.
She just wants everything. She wants to be with Bam, but also wants to see the stars, right? It's like she's got a lot of internal conflict going on that she needs to sort out. Aside from that, we have the new classes of fighters, I
That's
guess.
super cool.
Dude.
Fishermen, which is the front lines people. Scouts, which are like supports for them. They kind of look out for them.
Spear throwers.
Spear bearers,
Spearman, I think.
spearmen or whatever, who are basically the ranged guys, I guess. Light bearers, which go in those boxes we've been seeing, and I guess that's like their control tower almost. And so Kuhn was like in this virtual thing,
That was
typing everywhere. That was really
cool.
So I like that concept a lot.
Yeah.
And then wave controllers, which is just the mages.
Dude,
basically.
Bam was so epic. He's like, oh, I already did it.
Yeah, that scene gave me some
My hero?
no, gave me some. How did I forget the hero's name? From Avengers.
Spider-Man?
No, the magic guy from Avengers.
Oh, Doctor Stone?
Strange?
Strange. I kept wanting to say Doctor Stone. Doctor
Oh, yeah,
Strange.
that's what I said.
Like when he was learning how to do it in his movie,
Yeah.
tried to learn how to use the magic. It reminded me of that scene.
And then everyone around him was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
How'd you do that? I'm telling you, he was an awesome mastermind who got it. He was amazing and so good at everything.
I don't think so.
Because
Doesn't make sense to me.
yeah. Also, just one, if he was that, people would know about him.
Yeah.
But also, I think, what was the creature thing, Senshu monster?
Well, now we know he can't do that explosion
monster?
thing anymore.
When they made the
the
contract.
administrator?
Yeah,
I
that's
think the
what it is.
administrators are just like aren't maybe like the watcher of that floor over there. Because that thing was. I think that
What
must
was
be.
that?
Those have to be maybe the creators of the tower,
Maybe, I don't know.
Right?
Senshu, I think.
because like they're giving them Shinsu power,
Well, the
so
thing
they
is-
must have
but
some
Bam
control.
already had it.
Bam didn't have Senshu power, he turned into it.
So maybe he.
But they say that. Have
he-
you seen anyone wield
Without a
Shinsu
contract.
without a contract?
So maybe he was just using that guy's Shinsu without making an agreement, just taking it.
And also, are they actually the creators, or maybe they're just watchers? I don't know that.
Well, I mean, they have power over Shinsu.
Maybe they were
apparently.
made with the tower.
They give them the Shinsu powers. So
But
that makes me think that they have some sort of,
definitely some sort of control about how
and
much.
they're called administrators. So, are they with King Jihad? Are they like?
Are they servants? Were they created by them, or are they creators? What are they?
Right.
Yeah.
So many questions.
A lot of confusion around the administrators, but basically, Bam gets the contract with him. And interesting, he said it's more of a shackle than a
contract.
Yeah.
So I wonder what he meant by that.
So
Probably can't use
Does
it
that
to
mean-
the extent.
yeah, can't use it as powerfully as he could have.
Because he made a contract, he is limited what he can do.
And does that mean that is probably a lot safer for Bam, because it's likely for him to find out about that. But
He might only be able to use Shinsu provided by the administrator,
Yeah.
which would keep him from doing whatever the heck he did in the previous episode.
yeah, but also just like I feel like because the tower people are looking for people like Bam, and how the administrators kind of seemed to understand what they were talking about. I mean, they kind of understood what Bam was, and they knew somewhat about that. So I kind of feel like they aren't necessarily the leaders of the tower, because the leaders seem to be trying to hunt people like Bam.
Yeah, that's what kind of makes me think that they're just like they're the creators or watchers of the tower. That just like sit on the sidelines and just kind of see what's going on. Maybe they don't really care what happens inside of it. They're just there to basically be power conduits and whatnot for people. And that kind of goes to, he recognized the enormous amount of strength Bam had, and that's why he said that this is going to be a shackle for you, because you could be so much more. But I don't know. That's kind of the speculation.
Yeah.
The another thing is kind of going on from that. there's a lot of very fragile friendship type stuff going on. The scouts have to make friends, which is hilarious, but
That's so fine.
it kind of goes to show, like, most of these people are just super untrustworthy. Like that person with the one horn that was like, extend a helping hand. Something's going on with that person.
Like,
I think that they're probably, well, good.
Sorry, but didn't he, like, collapse into their room?
Yeah.
Like,
I think that he is a weak person.
I feel like he can't control, like, he can't handle Senshu. Like,
Yeah,
he's not
like
made
that.
to be a conduit of anything.
But he's super cunning, I think. So, I think he's a cunning boy who's weak. If Kun was weak, he'd be that.
Or maybe he was just pretending, like, not to be, like, weakened from the contract. For
Right.
some
That's
reason.
what. Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah. That's what I think he was doing. Was like he was just putting up a front, like, oh, I'm fine, and obviously he wasn't fine. So
we need to learn about him.
and then everyone's getting along, and then there's Endorsi, who is kind of like an oddity among everything. She's actually strong, I guess.
Endorsi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the princess. I don't know how strong, but she's definitely stronger than most of the people there right now, it seems.
And also of Anaak, well, whoever she is, without Senshu, she is stronger than her, too.
Yeah, I mean, Anaak even used Shinsu, right? And it still didn't. Does Endorsi have Endorsi doesn't have a weapon, though, that we've seen.
No, I don't.
No, not that we've seen.
We haven't seen
Other than her shoes.
Yeah, she does love her shoes. So, interestingly enough, that she doesn't actually have a weapon of jihad. I wonder why that is. If she lost it or something.
Maybe she has one, she just doesn't really use it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that doesn't... I feel like her character would use anything she got and show off with it.
Yes.
But I'm not sure. Maybe she is just hiding. Maybe that's just a front. Maybe she's actually super strategic.
Also, we kind of saw just like, we kind of assumed like they were like a team of some sort in the Crown Games, but they really don't have any communication, Rachel and Endorsi.
Yeah, she said that basically she was convinced to do what? Not to win the Crown Game or whatever. But she doesn't really know why. And then she called Rachel a troublesome woman.
Who did?
Endorsi.
When?
At the table.
Yeah, at the table.
Oh.
In her own... She didn't say it aloud, but she was saying Anaak and Rachel were problems. And then finally, everyone's kind of doing their training. Rock, I guess, can't hit this the target like the other guy, so he goes and trains in the wild. And then he comes back and hits it. So I guess he's already done with training, right? Yeah. Everyone else is doing it. But he's just done instantly. Also, funny that Rock is a spear bearer, not a fisherman. Because you'd think that since he's so strong and big, that he'd be on the front lines.
Oh, he's so strong and big that he can throw a spear that
use a
far.
spear. Yeah, I just feel like he should be on the front line.
He has
too.
a spear, so I don't know why he wouldn't be a spear bearer.
The fishermen are right behind the spear bears. Not right in front of the spear bears.
Interesting. Okay, so
the spear bearers aren't actually like, they do, aren't the spear bearers like, they shoot from afar, right?
I thought so, but I guess I feel like that's a very loose term. You could kind of do either. Like,
Sure.
if spear bearer could have a ranged weapon and a melee weapon, like I don't feel like you have to be only have to be the sniper. You can probably do multiple things. So,
but I guess that's kind of fit because like he's not really a fisher. He doesn't do that type of fighting really, just necessarily.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to use those type of weapons.
He definitely likes his spear. So.
Stabby.
So that means our main three. We have a spear bearer.
A light person?
A light, what is it?
Bearer.
Light bearer?
Something like that, yeah. And a wave.
And then a wave controller.
It's pretty OP.
It's not wave controller, it's something else.
No, it is wave controller.
Yeah, it's wave controller.
Pretty good combo. Yeah. There's no scout, but I mean, Kun is probably can
Wave controller kind of helps with that somewhat. Not wave controller.
Light bearer.
Yeah.
Light bearers are OP, I think, in my opinion.
And they're making friends.
And that's
so.
like such a coon thing to do, just to sit there and get information on everyone.
Strategic and
start
figuring stuff out. So definitely fits Coon's character. I'm excited to see what Bam can do as a wave controller. I can see him just eventually just be like and create massive waves of damage and throw them at people.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Also just like how much this thing with Rachel and Bam is just kind of getting to Coon, just in as both are like a reminder.
Yeah, that's true.
And also just like how protective he seems with Bam. He's so cheesy.
I just remember when those 3 people were just trying to go through the wall. They're just pushing themselves. Oh my goodness, it's so hard.
Yeah. What would you guys be? I would want to be a wave controller probably. Or
I think I would probably want to be like the light bearer or the wave controller.
I could see you being a good scout.
A scout? I don't really understand what that is.
You just support the fishermen, and then you dart around and get intelligence on and fill in the enemy.
Yeah, scouts like in armies and type things, like people that go in front and like.
Scouts are just scouts.
Yeah.
They do scout
They
stuff.
just scout. They like.
I don't know if I'd be good at scouting. My brain's too I'm too scatterbrained for that.
I feel like Adam would be
If
scouting.
you're scatterbrained, you definitely don't want to be a light bearer.
Well, not scatterbrained, but like.
Because wave controller is like the leader.
I have a really bad memory.
Wave controller is the leader. Light bearer is the info.
I mean, I guess I would be a pretty good scout.
You could be a spear bearer too.
A spear bearer?
Anna's too skittishy to do anything in the front combat.
It's not gonna be in the front combat though.
Dude, some of them are.
I would be so bad at that.
Yeah, she's got a terrible throw.
Never seen her throw
I
a
can't
dart.
throw anything.
Well, obviously you'd have to train. You wouldn't be any good at any of these if you didn't train.
What? You don't think I would be great at controlling Senchu? The first time ever.
Yeah, but they also said wave controller is like the leader. I feel like
Andrew could be a good wave controller.
I think it seems like.
That's what I would be.
Yeah.
Is a wave controller, light bearer. I feel like light bearer is probably more of a leader type role because you can just see everything, right?
The wave controller controls the army.
No, the wave controller controls the whole
They said they control the battlefield. Just
yeah.
They probably control the whole battlefield because of how much freaking power they have. It's like, okay, everyone has to play around the wave bearer because they can wipe us all out instantly. So.
Oh yeah.
I could see myself being a light bearer.
Adam's gonna be a scout. I can say it.
Adam could be a scout, or he could be a fisherman.
Yeah, he's constantly like trying to sneak around people. He's not very good at it. No, just kidding.
He tries to attack me. And I just take him down.
Lexa would be a spear thrower. Spear bearer.
True.
Or the other one that's in the front combat
Fisherman.
lines.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yep, that works.
So
I think you'd be a fisherman.
I'd turn into Yuri.
Isn't there one other class? One other like section?
There's 5: scout,
Yeah,
spear
I know
bearer,
that's it.
fisherman, light bearer, and wave controller.
I think it's spearman because if it was spear bearer, that would be 2 bears because light bearer and spear bearer.
Let's see. Back and look.
I have no clue. So.
The
Hey, he's creepy.
yeah.
He's the sleeping guy.
It's gotta be before the 3.
I think it was with the guy, wasn't it? Oh, actually, maybe.
No, it
There,
is, yeah,
okay.
it's around here somewhere.
Oh,
There you go.
there's the wave bearer controller.
Spear. No, it is spear bearer.
Yeah. This is a light bearer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
Yeah, so
yeah.
they are from the distance. Okay, so they're like distant, don't have any close combat.
Yeah. So then lastly we have the thing with Anaak and all her stuff. And Endorsi was just kind of like... So, the princesses are obviously not actually princesses. It's like relatives, but they're just titles given.
Although she did call her niece.
I think that was just kind of...
Just not actually.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like, oh, you're my niece, haha, kind of thing.
I mean, she's not green. So.
Yeah.
Or have a tail.
But...
And then, Kun figured out that she's dead.
Yeah.
And that Princess of Jihad is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows that that's not her.
As soon as he got the light bearer, he started figuring out a bunch of stuff. He's like, I can look everyone up now.
Okay, so I feel like Laro actually knew about that.
Knew about Anaak?
Yeah, because like he seemed to know about her, and like he seemed very interested in her. So
I think he definitely knew.
And I really like his character. Just like between him butting in with Anaak and his interest in Bam, I'm very excited for him. Anyway, this is kind of slightly off topic. But
I wonder if he's gonna have any more significance outside of testing or not.
I hope so.
He is cool.
I
He
hope so.
seems like he doesn't know exactly what's going on in the tower.
Oh, yeah.
But he wants to know.
Yes.
So.
And that's why I
Curious
feel
to
like
see.
he's going to join in a rebellion.
I don't think there's a rebellion.
I think there is, and there's going to be a rebellion. In my head,
There's
or on the
not.
screen. One of the two.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Star Wars.
Another,
Do, do,
another thing is, what is the purpose of the princesses?
To look pretty, like designer shoes.
Yeah, she did say that. So that kind of, I feel like that kind of says something about the tower. Like, the king just has a bunch of strong people that he's like, oh, look at these strong people I have. So, like, obviously, he's not trying to climb the tower or anything like that, which means he probably is at the top. But, like, what... Did he just get bored out at the top and there's, like, nothing there? So he's just like, I guess I'll just rule everything now? What do you do when you get to the top of the world, basically?
Or is it like he's a descendant of the original maker of the tower, or what is it?
I don't know.
Or do they just like vote one of the rankers to be there and then his descendants, or do they...
Either way.
Too many questions.
Why was Anaak killed in the first place?
Because her
I wonder.
sisters didn't like her.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but why didn't they like her? Like, what is...
Because she married someone?
I mean, that was kind of my guess. Because
Was she
Endorsi
not-
said that they couldn't
Yeah.
be in a relationship. So, I wonder if that's why she was killed.
Maybe it's because like, is it like because they're not supposed to get married, or maybe they're not supposed to have children because that would mess up with the whole voting up the princesses, and like they'd have more resources and make it unbalanced. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's... I don't know. Because
So many questions.
Kun's sister was a princess. Or became one, right?
Yeah.
Even though she had... I mean, you could say that was the most biased thing ever because they had a whole family surrounding them, right? So I don't think it's necessarily that.
Wait, I thought she wasn't chosen to be
I was talking
princess.
about not necessarily having family around you, because like all of them have some sort of family, but like her having a child, like being a child of a princess of Jihad, making it more likely for her to have resources and be able to mess with the system that way.
Are you saying like she gets something from her mom, like power wise, or
Like it would make it unbalanced between who would become a princess of Jihad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do we know if princesses get special like extra power from the Jihad when they become a princess?
It doesn't. We haven't had any indication really either way. I don't think, because they do have weapons. Like,
Yeah,
they do
get
have
the
weapons
weapons,
at their
and that's strong. So it wouldn't surprise me if they got some like extra boost of power or something.
Or maybe it's just like because she didn't have one, so maybe she lost a weapon, or maybe like it's something you have to earn or get. I don't know.
Yeah. That would also explain kind of why Anaak is like pretty self-confident already, if she already has some power from her mom. Which also would explain why they can't have children or find love or whatever, because maybe they don't want Anaak's or Jihad's power, like, going everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that would make sense, actually.
So, that's kind of my hypothesis for that.
Cool.
But I don't know. Honestly, it's been so long since I've seen this part of the story, I completely forgot, like, everything that's going on right now, so...
Because you read the webtoon, right?
Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything in this episode. There's a lot. Right? I'm trying to remember.
I think that's it.
Rachel was a light bear, right?
Yeah.
We saw her in the command thing that Kun was in.
Did we?
Yeah.
Briefly.
Okay.
It was like Kun's place but yellow.
Oh, you're right. I did see her there.
So I wonder how she'll be as a light bear. I mean, light bear is the best place if you don't have any actual strength.
Although, she seems to be pretty confident in fighting. If she survived
Does she?
the whole killing 200 people and only 3 people being left.
Yeah, but she also had those 2 OP guys on her team.
Yeah, but I feel like they would have killed her if she didn't have any ability.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Probably.
Never-ending question.
Yeah. Never-ending stream of questions continues with this show.
Single episode of.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out our channel a lot. Let us know what you thought. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.